So I made my first six-digit salary with the help of journaling. So hi, this is Elle, and I just graduated last year, but it's feels so far away now. But yeah, last December 2025, I told my friends and myself that I'm gonna achieve this goal.
New manifestation for 2026 is 100,000 monthly income.
Wow!
Yes!
And I achieved that in just 3 months. And this is how journaling helped me. So I will discuss that in this video. But before that, just a little background. I have been journaling for like 10 years now. And I would say that every person on this earth should write in their notebooks, should start journaling. Not, hindi naman siya like necessarily physical notebook, but you could also start journaling like digitally. So in your Notion, in your iPads or MacBooks or like laptops and computers. I also believe din kasi na when you're writing, you're thinking. When you're writing, you're making it clear sa sarili mo, sa isip mo, kung ano yung sinusulat mo, especially when it comes to your goals. I have tried like different methods, different techniques, and honestly, it has been a ride. But the technique that helped me achieve this milestone as one of the most consistent method or writing technique na ginagamit ko over the years. So first, let's answer the question, paano nag-work yung pagsusulat mo ng goals mo on paper or, digitally? Looking at it from a neurological perspective, we have this thing in our brain called RAS, or Reticular Activating System. And referencing the neuroscience study published on PubMed, it says that continuous sensory input will thus induce gamma band activity in the RAS to participate in the processes of preconscious awareness and provide the essential stream of information for the formulation of many of our perceptions and actions. So, in layman's term, kapag paulit-ulit kang nagsusulat ng goal mo, binibigyan mo ng continuous input yung brain mo, and yung RAS magsasend siya ng signal sa brain mo para baguhin yung preconscious awareness. Yung state kung saan pinifilter ng brain mo kung ano yung importante and kung ano yung hindi. So, dito nagbabago yung perceptions and actions. So, though hindi niya fully control yung perceptions and actions natin, but it influences it. Kaya minsan mapapansin mo na kapag paulit-ulit mong iniisip yung isang bagay, isang tao, yung isang pangyayari, mag-iiba yung perspective mo or mag-iiba yung focus mo. And I think this is what my previous client meant when he said that what you focus on expands. Kasi nga, kapag nag-focus ka dun sa isang bagay, paulit-ulit ka nagsisend ng continuous input sa utak mo. And therefore, magkakaroon ng signal yung utak mo na ito yung importante, ito yung dapat pag-focusan. So, yung utak mo maghahanap ng opportunities para ma-achieve mo yung goal mo or kung ano man yung iniisip mo. And now that we've established that writing your goals down is more effective than, just thinking about it, then let's go naman sa kung ano yung mga kailangan mo to start. Well, actually, it's just very simple. You just need a pen and paper and dreams. So there are actually different kinds, methods, and techniques in writing, but the most common ones are these three. So we have the scripting. So this is a method kung saan isinusulat mo yung gusto mong mangyari as if you're living in that moment, as if you already have it, you know? So dito, importante na gumagamit ka ng present tense kasi again, we're living in that moment. For example, I am grateful that I was able to take my family out to dinner nang hindi nag-aalala sa presyo ng bill. I personally use scripting a lot kapag, mag-end na yung year or kapag simula ng year. Kasi, we're very hopeful, very motivated, very excited sa kung ano yung goals na pwede natin i-achieve this year, sa kung anong pwedeng mangyari. And so, doon ako nag script. So, what I do is I always write or script out kung ano man yung gusto kong kalagayan ng buhay ko pagtapos ng taon. So, for example, like January 1st, 2026, isusulat ko na meron akong like multiple clients and I get very specific. So, I am handling like 3 clients and I am paid like 100,000 Philippine peso each. I hope. But yeah, you know what I mean. You get very specific sa kung anong like suot mo that time, sa kung anong kinakainan mo, sino mga kasama mo, because again, this is your future. This is what you're manifesting for. The next one is 369 method. And since our brains thrive in repetition, dito naman isusulat mo ng paulit-ulit yung specific goal mo. For example, isusulat mo siya 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times in the evening, because again we need like to feed our brain continuous input. And interestingly, Nikola Tesla, which is the inventor of this method, she treats 369 as like the divine number, in which she said, if you knew the magnificence of the numbers 3, 6, and 9, you would have a key to the universe. So, do what you will with that info. And the last one na i-discuss natin is the listing method, which is very straightforward. Just list down your desires and your, goals in like bulleted format or number format. This is also the same analogy behind like listing our task for the day. Kasi mas natatandaan natin kung ano yung task natin for the day kapag nilista natin compare kapag nasa utak lang natin siya. So, you can use any of this, methods and techniques, but I'd also like to share mine kung ano yung nakatulong sa akin to achieve this kind of milestone. And I just basically use the WH questions. If you're familiar with that, I'm sure you are. We've been taught ng LM tayo kung ano yung WH questions, kung kailan siya dapat tanungin, and kung ano yung mga dapat nating i-expect na sagot. So, I just basically use this method para i-clear sa sarili ko kung ano yung goal na gusto ko, kung bakit ko siya gusto, kung kailan ko siya gusto makuha, and so on and so forth. So, the first question I ask myself is, what's my current situation? So, eto yung like tinatanong ko yung sarili ko, ano yung nararanasan ko ngayon na nagpa-trigger sa akin to, desire that specific thing, to, have that goal, to achieve that thing. Ano yung nakapagpa-trigger sa akin? So, number 2, I also ask myself, what's my goal? Of course. So, eto, I get very specific. I keep it short and simple, but very specific and precise. So, if gusto ko ng like salary increase this year, how much of a salary increase that in this year yung gusto ko. So, for example, gusto ko ng 20,000, 30,000 pesos, I hope. But, yeah. So, you get that. And number 3, when do I want it to happen? So, for example, I want it to happen like this August 2026. So, again, like be very specific. And number 4, why do I want it to happen? So, kailangan natin ng why behind the goal kasi bakit mo gusto makuha yon? Ano yung consequences kapag hindi mo nakuha yon? You know? So, kailangan clear na clear tayo sa kung ano yung gusto natin makuha at bakit natin siya gusto makuha. And number 5 is, how can I make it happen? So, this is where I get more into details, and actually, this is the most tedious part of this process kasi kailangan mong isa-isahin yung steps kung paano mo siya makukuha, kung paano makukuha yung goal na yun. And also, ililista mo yung mga like boring parts na kailangan mong gawin kahit ayaw mo siyang gawin. Kasi kapag hindi mo siya ginawa, hindi mo ma-achieve yung goal na yun. With that, let's get into the demo. So first, what's my current situation? So for example, my current situation is I earn 30,000 Philippine peso per month, pero hindi siya sapat kasi pinag-aaral ko yung kapatid ko and ako yung sumusuporta sa buong pamilya ko and meron akong condo and bills na binabayaran. So, that's my current situation. And the second one, though, that's hypothetical. And the second one is what is my goal? And my goal is to, for example, earn 100,000 Philippine peso monthly. So, as you can see, I get very specific. I say kung magkano yung gusto ko. And number three, when do I want it to happen? Like, for example, I want it to happen in August 2026. So, again, be very, you know, precise, very detailed sa kung kailan mo siya gustong mangyari, month and year. And number four, why do I want it to happen? My why is because I want to support my family and my sister's dream. And again, our why is also, to be clear sa kung ano yung consequence kapag hindi natin achieve yung goal na yun. And this is not to pressure ourselves or to shame ourselves kapag hindi natin naabot yung goal natin. But also, para handa lang tayo sa kung ano yung magiging consequence kapag hindi natin na-achieve yung goal na yun. And so, yeah. Number five, how can I make it happen? So, this is where I get more into detail. So, I can say na number one, I need to polish my resume. I need to apply to 10 jobs per day. I need to acquire one client that pays $8 per hour or land a job that pays 100,000 Philippine peso per month. So as you can see, I get very detailed about it. Like ilang client, magkano yung bayad, ilang job applications per day yung kailangan. So, be very detailed. So, yeah, pwede nyo siyang gawin in any goal na gusto nyo or any desire na gusto nyo. But just make sure that you're also walking the talk because, again, journaling is just a method, it's just a tool, and it's here to help you. But, you should help yourself as well. This is just to clear your mind and give you, more clarity, more structure para i-help ka to achieve that specific goal that you want to achieve. But it will not help you get there kung, isusulat mo lang yung goals mo and forget about it, ipagpasa-Diyos na lang lahat. So, yeah, just make sure to walk the talk. And yeah, again, this is Elle, and see you in the next one.